everyone, and welcome to the new episode of New Faces, New Friends. Today, we are in conversation with Miss Wimbai Masango from Zimbabwe. Through today's conversation with her, we will be understanding her life journey. Where does she come from? Where was her schooling? How many siblings does she have? Why did she choose India as a destination for higher education? And all about her future plans. So, good morning, Wimbai.
Good morning, ma'am.
How have you been?
I've been fine, thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, could you give us a little bit of an introduction? How was your school life? How was your childhood? And where do you come from? Which part of the world do you come from?
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am, for the opportunity. So my name is Wimbai Masango, and I'm from the southern part of Africa, Zimbabwe. But I wasn't born and raised there. I was actually born in Botswana, where me and my family lived there for 12 years. Then we eventually moved to Zimbabwe. So then I have four siblings. So we have five girls altogether. I live with both my parents in Zimbabwe. And my childhood education, I did my whole primary in Botswana. And I did my whole high school in Zimbabwe. Yes. So for my education, I did a Cambridge curriculum throughout my high school. Yes, that's my high school journey. Yeah, and my childhood. I was most of a extrovert when I was a child. Then when I came to high school, I became an introvert. That's a story. So like when I was a child, my parents like most concerned. They were concerned about me, but now I've become the most behaved child. Yeah, right.
So, are you the eldest of the siblings or the youngest? Or you're in middle?
I'm the second born, three younger sisters, one oldest.
Okay, so what do your siblings do?
So my elder sister has done university. She's a human resource manager. My three younger siblings, one has just finished high school, and then one is in 10th grade, and the other one is in 7th grade.
Okay, and what do your parents do in Zimbabwe? They are still in Zimbabwe.
Yes, they're
So
still
what
in
do they
Zimbabwe.
do?
So my dad is a lawyer in Zimbabwe, and my mom is a pastor.
Oh, nice. So, why did you choose? I mean, you finished your high school in Zimbabwe and then you did your 11th and 12th. So, till grade 12, you were in Zimbabwe. Oh, and then you looked, so you didn't want to do your undergraduation also in Zimbabwe, or you wanted to always move out? What were your plans back then?
My journey of university started when I was just a little girl. I've always dreamed of going abroad. I just knew that abroad education is what I want. And I'd always tell my parents that for university, I want to go abroad. I want to study abroad. So they were supporting my dream, but they said you have to at least maintain a certain academic standing for us to agree to take you outside. So then also when I was a little girl as well, I had the dream of studying law. I wanted to become a lawyer since first grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because why? Because your father was a lawyer?
That's when Botswana. My dad was a human resource manager, so I didn't know he was a lawyer.
So he did his law after he started?
So yeah, when we moved, he had a degree, but he then did law. No, it is all good. Yeah. So then I didn't know he was a lawyer. I just said it. So I think it was a desire inside me to become a lawyer. Then as well as I was very interested in business as well. So I quickly came to find out that the only country in the world that offers opportunity for dual degree program is India. So business administration and law. So I knew India was the place for me. But now when it came to choosing a university, I wanted the best of the best. Because I truly believe that in order for you to succeed in life, the university you choose contributes to that very much. It lays the foundation. So I knew India was the place for me, and my journey towards that started since I was a little girl.
But why? I mean, I agree to what you say that business and law, is a really great dual degree that you can do, and it's good to get into corporate law because once you start your journey at a corporate firm which does corporate law, you can also migrate to other bigger firms. So that's there. But why would you choose India as your destination? I mean, why not go to UK or US? I mean, why only India? What attracted you to India?
Okay, the thing when I was studying in the USA, you have to study a degree first before getting to law college. So that was going to be 4 years of wasting my life. And I did try to apply abroad, like to the USA, but then considering also affordability, I was also looking to that aspect. And then 4 years, I didn't take that offer. Then when it came to UK they don't offer much scholarships to international students as well. So judging that we are four kids, I cannot just concentrate on myself. So I was looking at affordability. So India was really much, and the fact that I could do a dual degree program in two areas I'm interested in, that's why I chose India.
But are you on a scholarship? Or are you a self-funded student?
So I'm on the
Golden Jubilee
scholarship. Yes. So part of it is self-financed, but they cover a huge aspect.
Yes. So what do you mean by part of it is self-financed?
So then Golden Jubilee scholarship reduces the tuition and as well as the hostel fees.
Hostel.
So in the end, what we pay is less than what like through
It's almost an 80% scholarship for international students.
Yes, yeah. So that's it.
So basically, so when we when Symbiosis completed its 50 years of existence, and we celebrated the Golden Jubilee, where we had our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi would come for the commemoration ceremony. Because Symbiosis has been established for international students. Dr. Muzumdar always said that, what is more that we can do to, ensure that we attract really good quality international students and, students who really have the desire to learn and cannot learn just because of financial issues. And, that's when we actually, had a team who kind of, brainstormed, and we really realized that, international students, there are a large number of international students who applied to us, but, could not afford to choose Symbiosis because of the fees. And thereby, I remember in one meeting he said that, okay, so you should just slash down the fees and ensure that a large number of students get the opportunity of this world class education that we offer at Symbiosis. But so your journey from Zimbabwe to India has been, I'm sure, a memorable one for you. But in India, what are the challenges that you face? So when you first landed, I'm sure it was a foreign land for you. Had you been to India before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so it is your first time that you came. So what was your experience? I mean, was it a cultural shock or was it a cultural, how was it? Like, was it a cultural shock or a cultural surprise?
Okay. So my journey in India has been an adventure, and I believe with every adventure comes with it culture shocks. So there are two culture shocks I experienced. The first,
So you landed in Bombay.
yes,
Then you
I
came.
landed in Delhi.
So how was your flight?
Okay. So from Zimbabwe to Doha.
Okay. And Doha to Delhi.
Yes.
Okay.
Delhi to Pune.
Okay,
Yes.
great, great.
So then the two culture shocks. So the first time I went to the mall, so I was very shocked, people coming up to me saying, "Can I take a picture with you?"
Are you see?
There's someone, "Can I take a picture?"
In Pune?
In Pune, yes. Phoenix Mall, actually.
Oh, really?
They said, "Can I take?" So girls who come up to me, even large families who come.
But why?
I don't know. So then,
Did you ask them why you wanted to?
the first time I said why to the girls, then I realized like, no, they just said, "Oh my gosh, we have." I think they haven't. I don't even know. Maybe they haven't seen an African before. So
But like they're talking to for Pune people, because Pune has a large cohort of international students and a large number of Afro-Asian students that come and study at different colleges and universities in Pune. But so they used to just come up for a picture.
yeah, pictures. So they just one time a large family came and they had a baby. So I politely said no. Then they gave me and said it's for the baby's future. Then I was shocked, like, what does the baby's future have to do with me taking?
So you asked them that.
Yeah.
What is the reason that they gave you?
They just said no, it's for the baby's future. So I just laughed and I said, okay, I'll take the picture of the baby only. So I literally, the culture shock was like, I felt famous walking through the. I feel very clear. So if there's any African wants to feel famous, definitely come to Alia. It's really a shock. And then sometimes with my Indian friends, they refuse. Like when you go to the mall, they'll go to my friends and say, "Can we please take a picture with her?" So it's that type of thing. Like I don't know if I'm famous or what, but it because
Like, of course.
it feels very good. It's very, we feel like special, although sometimes it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
But you just feel very special. And the second culture shock was that when I came to India, there were many people who would so back in Zimbabwe, there's something called Z World. These are Indian series that are dubbed in English.
Oh.
So then
Z, the channel Z?
Yeah, we
Okay.
call it Z World.
Yeah, okay. So here is called Z channel.
Okay, Z channel. So I thought India would be a Bollywood scene because we watch it every day. So I was like, when I came here, India is very normal, vibrant, and very diverse. So it's not like the Bollywood scene that you see on TV. It's not like
It's not everybody dancing around the even singing song.
yeah. So it's not the glam, the glitz, and as well as the dramatic turns you see on TV, the dramatic entrances.
It's not like that.
No.
India has a put over it.
It's more to it. It's very normal. It's very vibrant. It's really nice. So those are the two culture shocks, feeling like a celebrity, and as well as the Bollywood. It's not like that here. Yeah.
So, any challenges that you faced when you came to India? It can be, finding a hostel, or just interacting with people, or talking in the local language, adjusting to the local food. So, any challenges that you remember that you must have faced?
Yes. Two challenges. Firstly, is the food here is very spicy.
A lot of people that
It's very, because home we don't eat spicy food
Okay.
here. So then that is it. But then now I've gotten acquainted with spicy food. And number two is like naturally Africans, we braid our hair. So then here braids are very expensive. Like back home, for example, it could be dollar, so that's 80 rupees. But here you see them selling it for 500 rupees, just one packet. So I didn't know before coming. I was supposed to bring many braids. I didn't think of that because I thought I'd find it outsourced here. But then now the good thing is that there are many Africans who come and we.
So then they braid it.
Yeah, they braid it for us. So those are the two challenges I face.
Okay, okay. That's nice. So all in all, you're settled now in India. And have you made any Indian friends? Any friends who are not from, the African continent?
Yes, definitely. One thing I love about Symbiosis, they allow you to interact with Indians. For example, at my hostel, my roommates are Indians. So they don't allow Africans to be with an
Yeah, so they
African.
purposely do that. We don't want the students from the same country to, be together, because then you don't end up mixing it. You don't understand others' culture. And, for Indians, it's very important to, stay with international students to understand their culture, their habits, and, just develop empathy and cultural sensitivity towards each other.
Yes, yes, yes. So then both my roommates are Indians. So actually my best friend, she's actually an Indian. So
Do you know from which state are they?
yes, one is from Rajasthan.
Okay, great.
The other one is from Mumbai. Yeah, those two places they are. So one is Maharashtra and the other state I'm not sure what's taken. Yeah, so Indians, we literally collaborate with Indians, and even my classmates, I'm the only African in my class, but I don't feel like that at all because Indians are very friendly, more friendlier than African. I was like, they make you feel at home and they all want to be my friends. So it's really nice. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. So, what are your future plans? I mean, are you going to go back to Zimbabwe because you can't practice in India? I mean, you can't practice law. So, are you going to travel abroad for higher education? I mean, for a postgraduate degree, or do you want to gain, you want to do the postgraduate degree in India again and then travel back to Zimbabwe? What are your future plans like?
Okay, yes. Although India has been made a significant chapter in my journey, I would like to take the next big step. So I want to pursue a master's abroad. So why I chose Symbiosis? Because Symbiosis Law School, the graduates, most of them who pursued masters, they're in the best universities in the world: Cambridge, Oxford, Harvard, UC Berkeley, all over the world. So with that, I know that Symbiosis can give me the opportunity to go abroad. So I would love to do my master's abroad. So my long-term plan is definitely to return home to Zimbabwe. But my parents, like, they have this vision. They want all their daughters to be in different countries. They don't want just us stuck in one place.
That's great.
Like that, because they all don't want us in one place. So then they're like, it's better that you succeed, build connections in different countries.
Yes.
Then you can come back to Zimbabwe and build like the Zimbabwe more better. 'Cause what's better if I come back to Zimbabwe with just a degree, or I come back with connections that
Of
can
course.
actually raise my country? So that's my long-term plan, doing masters, and I'm very much interested in politics as well.
Oh, wow. So, you're going to, so someday when we come to Zimbabwe, we'll be a minister.
Yeah, one day,
Minister
hopefully
for
done.
law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day I'll run for office or something like that.
That's
So I'm
great.
keeping my opportunities open. I'm so excited what the future has for me, and I believe that from here it's just gonna go up.
Great, great. And how was, through your journey from Zimbabwe to India and your, whole higher education journey here with us, how do you think Symbiosis has, contributed to your life and helped you grow, in this whole academic aspect of your life?
Okay, so before choosing a university, I looked at 4 criteria. Number one was the ranking of the school. Number two was the location's ability to accommodate international students. Number three was affordability and the alumni success. So when I chose a law school, I chose Symbiosis Law School because at that time, 2023, it was the third best ranked university in the whole of India. So for a private university to actually get in the top is really special. And that's what I was looking for. So with the way that we are taught in classes, like our faculty are not just faculty from India, they come from
Yes.
abroad as well. So we have been given an opportunity to learn like at the best university with good facilities. We have access to the best resources. Not only that, but internships. Right now I'm doing an internship with a law firm in Pune. So even though I'm international students,
Yeah, you get an opportunity to work and to understand.
to work and understand the laws of India. So with that, I can take a lot of things back home. So as well as building a family for me, we have opportunities to meet international students, do flag hosting. We have sports events. So Symbiosis, just like the motto Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, it's really one big family. You meet so many people from different countries, so it's a home away from home.
Great, great. So thank you so much, for joining us in this episode, and it was really nice to understand your whole life journey, from your country to India. And if there's anything that Symbiosis is always there for you all, for all international students studying in different colleges, in the city of Pune and otherwise in India as well. So if there's anything that you feel that we can do more to contribute to your life, both academically or otherwise, we are always here for you all, and please do let us know. And please be in touch, once you graduate, because, we have a lot of alumni from Symbiosis who've graduated and now are really at big positions. So whether they're ministers or politicians, students or presidents, vice presidents with large multinational companies. So, and these connections actually help our existing students to, get good placements, better job opportunities when they go back to their home country. So, thank you so much.